Pretend podcast YouTube.com.
I'm gonna talk about movies again, even though I already talked to you about movies.
Deal.
It's definitely a lot easier, like I said, to watch a movie that doesn't have, like, big, cool actors, because then it makes it easier to, like, actually like the movie. But also, my favorite types of movies are either older movies that have big actors from then, because they're not as big of a deal anymore, or, like, lower budget movies that still end up coming out good, you know?
Because no one knows the actors and actresses.
Barely anyone knows the big actors, so you can tell that you like the movie instead of just liking it for the actors and actresses or whatever.
But I feel like that would be subconscious, too.
Yeah. So it would feel a lot better watching that kind of movie instead of watching a different kind of movie that has big, cool actors. Oh my gosh, I talk so much.
Big, cool actors. Not the little ones.
And so, yeah. Even if they're, like, pretty famous movies, even Interview with the Vampire, like the 90s one, it has big actors. Like, it has Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise and Kirsten Dunst. Is that her name? Kirsten
Yeah,
Dunst?
I don't think she was big yet, was she?
Yeah, she was little, but she's...
No, I mean, yeah, she was little, but was she big when she was little? I'm hilarious.
She's a big actress now.
Yes, this is true.
But it makes it easier to watch that movie because they're not, like, as big. Because they look way younger, and they are way younger. And it makes it easier to like the movie because of, like, good acting. Instead of just acting, you know?
Instead of just actor.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Great job, Mother. You're
Thanks.
amazing.
I'm just trying to add to your freaking deep thoughts.
You're doing so good, Mom.
Thank you. I wish I was as smart as you are.
I want to watch the Barbie movies. I've seen, like, Barbie Princess Charming, I
That sounds terrible. That sounds like stuff Vinny used to watch.
I'm obsessed with Barbie now. Mom, what have you done to me? I'm obsessed with dolls.
Don't blame it on me. I'm not a child. I don't care about Barbies. Ever. Not even a ton. She lies. In her toy room. Okay, tell me horror movie stories.
Horror movie stories?
So how about, what did you think about Chopping Mall?
Oh, that one was really good.
Was it though?
It was. I like that one. It was cheesy, but it was good. You know?
Yes, I definitely do. It's easily one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It definitely has a very, like, everybody knows this plot kind of plot. But it also was still good because it was so cheesy. You know?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite types of movies, like, my favorite types of horror movies are cheesy slashers. You know?
Like,
cheesy slashers and just cheesy horror movies in general.
like which ones?
Like, Scream is a fairly cheesy, like, cliche slasher movie from the 90s.
I'll give you that one. Mm-hmm.
And then pretty much Halloween, I wouldn't count that as, like, as cliche as the other ones, or, like, cheesy, but it's still, like, fairly enough cheese. Not enough cheese to make nachos.
Right. Oh! Hey-oh!
But it's, like, it's cheesy enough, you know?
Yeah. Right amount of cheese.
I feel like pretty much any type of slasher movie I could count as being cheesy in some way, like cheesy or cliche in some way, because pretty much the entire slasher genre is just cheesy.
Speaking of slashers, Mercy, what do you think about Bejeweled Pusheen?
That is not a slasher, Mom. What are you talking about?
She says as he murders her. Continue. Cheesy slashers.
And then, Friday the 13th is a little bit more cliche than cheesy, you know?
It invented the cliche, though, you know?
That doesn't make it any less cliche, Mom. If
Halloween.
anything, it makes it more cliche.
It was before the cliche existed.
if it invented cliche, then it makes it more cliche than everything else.
No, I
I've
cannot
decided.
argue with that.
No, I've decided it this way, actually.
I won't argue with that. I don't want to be on that side of history. No, sir.
Yeah. No!
Oh man!
I refuse! Anyway. How could he do this?
And he's your favorite
Yeah.
parent.
Ah! And then Nightmare on Elm Street is... I don't really know if that one counts as like a slasher. But
It definitely does, and it's definitely cheesy. For frickin' sure.
I am not very good at my genre, like horror genre, fact thing.
Wow. Worst 10-year-old ever. Get your shit together.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. You're a genius.
I'm out of talking things. Give me ideas to talk about things.
Well, you do have other things to do, like what Dad just yelled at you. So tell me,
Jump out the window?
tell me your synopsis of Friday the 13th, Part 1, in 5 words.
Friday the 13th.
Or I
Part
Friday.
1.
That's amazing. I totally meant Nightmare on Elm Street too. I'm sorry. Don't hit me.
How could you, Mother?
No, because I know that has your boyfriend in it.
How could you? I didn't even throw it right.
What was your review for Friday the 13th?
Johnny Depp in crop top.
That's the one.
Crop top is one word. One word.
It's hyphenated, and you know it.
One word.